Space, the
Hey,
final frontier. Something we're
it's
not talking about in this episode.
it's the beginning of the second annual spoop Halloween oh god Spooptober Pasta Fest, whatever the fuck I named it last year.
Welcome to the first
And
annual Spaghetti Western.
we're going to Italy.
Of course.
God damn it. In Bison. Oh, that is all sorts of weird. Anyway, I ended up finding a drink that's flavor was literally just called sour candy.
I have a flavor called water.
Yes, we
Nope.
get it. Anyway, we're starting this off with some classic crappy pasta.
Yep.
Like we did last time.
Written by JC the Hyena.
Yeah, we're starting out with Sonic.exe. I saw a thing while looking for this. It was like it's considered one of the scariest things on the internet, and I really have to wonder who the fuck said that.
I want to read that one about SpongeBob becoming like pretty much just Sonic.exe.
Did we not do that one?
I think there's more than one.
I think me and Tom might have done that one on the Lost Episode special.
Yeah, probably.
Which we'll probably do some more Lost Episodes for this month, too.
Creepypasta Jesus 2.0.
Finally! Been waiting for the sequel. Anyway. I'm going to start us off, because we're going to do the original as well as the remake, which I think this is the same remake that Bad Creepypasta covered, but I'm not sure. It was on the Creepypasta staff training wiki.
Staff training me?
Whatever the fuck that means. I mean, who the fuck knows?
That's amazing.
I just looked at their channel and it said Sonic.exe remake. It was like, oh, fuck. Might as well. I didn't check to see if there was a link in their description or anything. Or even listen to it. Because who has the time?
People who actually care.
Which I am not. Anyway, let's start this off.
Yep.
I am a total Sonic the Hedgehog fan, much like everyone else. I one sentence say that I've already... God. I like the newer games, but I don't mind playing the classics. I don't think I've ever played glitchy or hacked games before, though I don't think I want to play any after the experience I had.
Did I ever tell you one of my first, TV crushes was somebody from Sonic.exe?
Dear God, was it one of the furries?
It was actually a plant. Do you know who I'm talking about?
No.
Okay, so when Sonic.exe pretty much jumped the shark and went to space for the final season, the character of Tails pretty much fell in love with some plant called Cosmo, and it's like a plant human thing. And oh my gosh, I love the shit out of that thing. That was my first crush. I loved it so much.
I don't know why my mind suddenly just... I mean, it's adorable, but at the same time, I just can't ever get past this fucking Sonic proportions. Anyway.
Do you want to know why this goes a layer deeper?
Oh dear God.
Tails was the crush. Tails and Cosmo are the two who were getting together, right?
Yeah.
Probably part of the reason why I liked Cosmo is because I associated myself with Tails, if and only if, because whenever my friends played Sonic on the playground, I was Tails. So everything about this was my favorite character of Tails getting a crush was just too much for my small baby brain. I was just too enamored with a fucking plant girl from fucking Sonic.exe. And I'm about to look up fan art of this fucking plant to, Help me
Don't.
get through this shitty fan fiction. What do you mean, don't?
You'll find
I'm
things
looking
you
at.
don't want to see.
Actually, no. I've already looked it up, and it's actually just really cutesy, nice shit. Not a
Oh,
single
that's a
porn in
surprise.
sight.
Anyway, it's your line.
It was irrelevant, anyways. It started on a nice summer afternoon. I was playing Sonic Unleashed. I liked how you get to explore the towns in it. Until I noticed out of my peripheral vision that the mailman had arrived and put something in my mailbox as usual and left. I paused my game to go see what I got in the mail. The only thing in the mailbox was a CD case for computers and a note. I took it inside.
I've realized what this tastes like. It tastes like cucumber, which I'm
Nice.
not against. It's just, it's like cucumber mixed with like Sour Patch Kids, like
Sour
just the
Patch
powder.
Cucumber?
And again, it's not a thing I have a problem with. It's just weird. I mean, apparently there's no sugar in it, so that's nice. But
Yeah, there's sour in it. Silly.
well, even like the other flavors, it says that there's 0 sugar per can.
I don't really trust anything on the can, to be real.
I mean, it also says not to drink if you have any health problems, or if you're pregnant.
What the fuck
I'm
did
not
I
one of
do that
those. Energy, pure fuel.
If you drink this with a kid, it'll pop right out.
Be born with ADHD.
Oof.
I looked at the note first and then realized it was for my dear friend Kyle.
God damn it, Kyle, you fucker!
Let's just call him that. Whom I hadn't heard from in 2 weeks. I know that because I recognized his handwriting.
How old are you to actually give a shit about somebody's handwriting?
Well, okay. There are better ways to phrase this than I know that because I recognized his handwriting.
At the very bottom, there's a note that said, from Kyle.
Like even saying, from the handwriting, I recognized that it was my friend Kyle. That's better phrasing. It's more compact, more concise. I don't know, there's just something about this old style of fucking internet writing. Though what was weird is how it looked. It looked badly written and scratchy and somewhat difficult to read, as if Kyle was having a hard time writing it down and did it in a hurry. Did Kyle always write like this, or how did you recognize it?
Yeah, hold up.
Hold up.
Hey, smoke. I gotta be right back. I just let the water on.
God damn it! We were about to hit the other thing that was gonna break you. I can't believe I'm about to say this, but we have been spoiled by Stephanie Meyer for the past however long.
Don't get too ahead of yourself.
I'm pretty sure that her writing style is still better than this one.
This is what he wrote.
Tom!
God damn it, Tom! I didn't know that Kyle and Tom hung out.
I didn't know that they played Sonic together.
I don't even know if Kyle actually likes Sonic. That's probably why he sent Tom the game.
You're lying.
I know. I can't take it anymore. I have to get rid of this somehow before it was too late, and I was hoping you'd do it for me. I can't do it. He's after me, and if you don't destroy the CD, he'll come after you too. He's too fast for me.
I can't just snap the thing in half with my bare hands myself.
Well, no, he's too busy running.
He's too fast. I mean, granted, nowadays the only thing I can think of when I think of Sonic.exe is that one video of Markiplier dressed up as Sonic just running back and forth in front of the camera.
What?
Have you not seen that one?
No, I haven't watched Markiplier in a while.
Fast.
How does Markiplier make you think about that when there's something called Darkiplier?
Well, at least like the Darkiplier thing started out as a meme.
And then somebody took it and made it not memey.
Yeah, and even then, like, the character itself is not badly done.
Yeah.
Let me see if I can find the video, because it is so stupid.
Oh,
It's
right. Gotta go
literally-
fast.
Okay, it's called Fast.exe. And it's just him in, like, this dollar bin Sonic costume. Or, like, dollar store Sonic costume. With these big, stupid gloves.
Oh, God. That's a cursed picture right there. Ugh.
Got to go fast.
Destroy the disc and you'll destroy
Yeah,
him.
I haven't said the line yet. I was trying to see
fuck
if I
you
could do
then.
it. I was trying to see if I could do an impression of Kyle.
Oh.
It's like random bursts of speed when he talks. Please, Tom, destroy this godforsaken disc before he comes after you too. It's too late for me.
Do the Olaf voice. Destroy the disc. And
Please, Tom, destroy this godforsaken disc before it comes after you too. It's too late for me.
Destroy the disc and you'll destroy him, but do it quick, otherwise he'll catch you. Don't even play the game. It's what he wants. Just destroy it.
Please.
Kyle.
Well, this was certainly weird.
Mm-hmm.
Even though Kyle is my best friend. Wow, never knew that about Tom.
Tom, what the fuck? You're stealing my kismesis.
And I haven't seen him in 2 weeks. I didn't do what he asked me.
We saw him yesterday, though, Tom.
You didn't see him yesterday. He's never seen him. I've never seen him.
He's ugly, trust me. Try to making a call-out post on my twitter.com. Kyle, you an ugly bitch.
Your one friend who's dating. He's ugly.
Yeah. Well, you think he got there through being, pretty? No, it's through his sheer toxic and annoying as fuck charm. God, I hate how charismatic he is. He's such a bitch.
Ah, shit, I think I'm gonna die. Okay, that's better.
I don't have to do this anymore if you do.
Nah, you do. You'd have to carry it by yourself.
Fuck, no.
I'd stop being the carry. I didn't think that a simple gaming disc would do anything bad to him. After all, it's just a game, right? Boy, was I wrong about that.
Dun-dun-dun. Anyway, I looked at the disc and it looks like an ordinary computer CDR disc, except it had black marker written on it, written Sonic.exe. And it was much unlike Kyle's handwriting, meaning that he must have gotten it from someone else. Like a pawn shop or eBay. When I saw Sonic on the writing of the CD, I was actually excited and wanted to play it, since I'm such a big Sonic fan.
I honestly have missed like the writing where people just start paragraphs with anyway. God.
Anyway.
It is so bad, but so goddamn funny.
I'm gonna start doing that on purpose.
Oh, don't you start writing like that.
Too late.
You think I write. I went up to my room and turned on my computer and put the disc in and installed the game.
Wow, that fast?
When the title screen popped up, I noticed that it was the first Sonic game. I was like, awesome! Because, like I said earlier, I liked the classics. The first thing I noticed was that was out of place was when I pressed start. There was a split second when I saw the title image turned into something much different. Something that I now consider horrifying before cutting to black.
Hold on. Ah, delicious. Anyways.
Pretzel bites?
Yeah. Did you know we were talking about like gods and stuff yesterday, and I said I wanted to make one that was just kind of there and fucking around a lot?
Yeah.
What if during Halloween they made bullshit like Sonic.exe real? Not like murdering people, but like
Sonic.exe?
no, you know what I
Not
mean.
that game. Oh god, we're gonna have to deal with the princess. This truly is terrifying.
No, but like
She
only
eats
through like the
mostly
month.
rocks.
I guess this is my story arc now. So yes.
Oh my god, I didn't mean to do that. You just appeared on my lawn. Are you okay? You see, I am a true gamer.
Welcome to the Tilted Towers.
Towers. I like to get tilted at the towers.
That was beautiful. I like that.
Oh god. You see, I spend most of my time in what is called the friend zone. I like friends.
It's not as fun as you think, Silver. They don't treat you like a friend, but like an object.
Hey, Rouge, you got any weed?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, you're lying.
I was trying to say something, but alright, fuck you.
I'm sorry.
I said, anyways, okay. If I had any sort of power over anything, I would, during the month of October, create fake, cursed disc,
Okay.
creepypastas, and then when those people sarcastically ask me to send it to them, I will. But then it actually scares the shit out of them.
Like, I remember some being kind of interesting. For instance, Binge Round was actually an ARG, not a creepypasta, and it was actually relatively well done.
Wow.
And like how it was built upon and shit like that. And then you have shit like this.
I remember what the image looked like in a split second before the game was cut black. The sky had darkened, the title emblem was rusted and ruined. The Sega 1991 is now Sega 666. Spooky! When the water had turned red like blood, except it looked hyper-realistic. Oh right, that's a thing, isn't it? The
Yes.
hyper-realistic bullshit.
Oh my god. Hyper-realistic blood.
The blood was hyper-realistic, super scary, very scary.
I swear Japanese fucking internet horror stories are better than this shit. Do you like Red Room?
Never heard of it.
That one's basically a haunted pop-up.
A haunted pop-up? That's hilarious.
Yeah, the whole thing with a lot of that sort of stuff is that there is no way out. It's like, well, the haunted pop-ups appeared on my screen, and every time you try to get rid of it, it just keeps popping up. And when you answer the questions, like eventually after the last one, you basically just get your blood spread all across the room.
What if you just walk away from your computer?
I'm guessing the door's locked.
What if I just turn off my PC? What if I cover the screen with a blanket?
I mean, granted, with Japanese,
What?
I don't know, with Japanese folklore, the color red apparently wards off ghosts, so maybe you could just start painting your computer red. Why do you keep a can of red spray paint next to your computer, just in case?
Cursed video games and internet stuff, the normal
you
things.
You just put it directly over the webcam.
Exactly.
The ghosts can't get me now. But yeah, it's kind of like the Kuchisaka Onna, the slipmouth woman. Like the whole thing with Kuchisaki Onna.
Don't know what that is, but okay.
Slipmouth woman.
Alright.
That ghost lady that has like the Glasgow smile. Like, the whole thing is that if you give her a straight answer, you'll end up in some way maimed. Because like she appears as like wearing like with the bottom half of her face covered. It's like, am I beautiful? It's like if you say anything, take off the mask. Like, am I But what about now? Is like if you say yes, you die. If you say yes, you end up getting a similar smile cut into your mouth. If you say no, you end up dying. So your only real way to get around it is just to be like, meh. Hey, you look all right.
Am I pretty? Who the fuck are you, and why are you talking to me?
Or
I
like
ain't your boyfriend.
my favorite response. I don't know. Am I pretty? Or you give her candy. And this one actually predates the internet age. It dates back to like nobles and such. It was like a woman who was like either suspected or caught cheating by her nobleman husband, and then got her face fucked up with his sword.
How does that have to do with candy?
Apparently, you give her candy, she'll leave you alone. How about this? I give you a Jolly Rancher and you fuck off. Yeah, am I pretty? Look, man, I got like a bag of warheads. Don't
Am I
have time
pretty?
for this.
Am I pretty? Well, I'm unavailable, so.
I don't know why I suddenly just got the image of like when she has her mouth open to say it, you just like stick suck her. Am I pro?
Listen, you're not you when you're hungry.
Good Sakiona. Have a Snickers. But the freakiest thing in that split-second frame was Sonic. His eyes were pitch black and bleeding, with two glowing red dots looking right at me, and his smile was stretched wider up to the edge of his face. I was rather disturbed about the image when I saw it, though I figured it was just a glitch and forgot about it. Okay, ignoring the fact that this was apparently a single frame thing, meaning his mind probably wouldn't have been able to process it. Just like, what the fuck? Why was everything about okay? This isn't a disturbing image that you're describing unless this is like that one fucking Lovecraft story in which it looked alive somehow. And those things were paintings. They shouldn't have looked like they were breathing. Forgot what the name of that story was. It was like someone's model.
I don't know either, so.
And even then, that wasn't the freakiest thing about the story. It was the fact that all this horrific stuff he was drawing, it turns out he was basing them on actual things he had come across because there was a photograph, up next to the most recent one, the main character found to be the most terrifying. And the photograph was in fact of the thing being painted and not of like a background reference, or like a reference for the background as the narrator initially thought it would be.
Oh.
I mean, granted, I didn't really find that scary, but it's better done than this.
Yeah. I'm just looking up random bullshit now. Sorry.
Though I figured that it was just a glitch and forgot about it. After it cut to black, it stayed like that for about 10 seconds or so. I got bored and left. And then another weird thing happened. The save file select from Sonic the Hedgehog 3 popped up, and I was like, what the fuck? What is this doing in the first Sonic game? Anyway, then I noticed something was wrong. The background was the dark, cloudy sky from the Bad Stardust Speedway level from Sonic's CD, and there were only 3 save files. The music was that creepy Caverns of Winter music from Earthbound. Only it was extended and seemed to have been in reverse. It's amazing that you were able to recognize the song in reverse. And the image for the save file, where you see a preview of the level you're on, is just red static from all 3 files.
So spooky. Ooh.
Spooky, scary skeletons and shivers down your spine.
Wanna know what an actual scary program is? Lose.
Do I want to know? I just realized I didn't put in the video, I just put in the thumbnail.
Nice. Lose is a dangerous joke program designed to run on Mac OS systems. When played, each enemy killed by the player will delete a random file from the user's computer of any kind.
Oh, okay.
That thing.
Okay, yeah, that's that one that it's like, oh shit, playing that could actually wreck your computer.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Malware Wiki. Random page. Anyways,
And
what
now
freaked
I'm
me out
just
worse was a character select. It showed only Tails, Knuckles, and to my surprise, Dr. Robotnik. Now I was sure that something was up. I mean, how can you play as Robotnik in a classic Sonic game for crying out loud? You just said it was fucking modded. Shut up.
why would you not want to? It was then that I realized this wasn't a glitchy game, it was a hacked game. Toby Fox, what are you doing here? Halloween hack reference.
Yep. Yeah, it definitely looked hacked. It was really creepy, but as a smart gamer, gamers rise up, am I right?
Why do I suddenly imagine this person having one of those terrible I'm a gamer, not because I don't have a life shirts? God, those things are terrible. Who the fuck buys those?
I don't know. Gamers? People who want it ironically?
Ironically is one thing. Unironically is another. And even ironically, you probably wouldn't wear it out in public.
Yeah.
Be more like something you're wearing for the joke, out like with friends. You don't or you don't plan on going outside that day,
Nah, you wear it to a convention.
or that. But you also have to have like used makeup to make it look like your neck is just covered in hair, and wear a fedora that's like 2 sizes too small for your head.
Why do that when I can just look like that normally?
Do you have the ill-fitted fedora?
No. And I
Also,
can't grow a
last I
lot of neck
checked,
hair.
I was about to say, also, last I checked, you didn't have terrible neck hair.
At least not yet.
I'm just happy that hair doesn't tend to grow on my neck. It just grows on the chin. And sometimes the cheeks.
Yeah.
I still haven't shaved my sideburns.
Yikes. I need to get a haircut. I wasn't scared, or at least I tried not to be. I told myself that it was just a hacked game and there's nothing wrong with that. Anyway, shaking off the creeped out feeling, I picked one
What
that
is
I
with
wanted.
all me anyways?
And chose Tails, and when I selected and got started, the game froze for about 5 seconds, and I heard a creepy pixelated laugh that sounded an awful lot like that Kefka guy from Final Fantasy before cutting to black.
No, not that one.
Nah, it's just Sans laugh the whole time.
God damn it. You know, I suddenly just had the terrifying realization that someone out there probably has written a Sonic.exe versus Sans story at some point.
I'll look it up right now.
And I just got a lot sadder. The screen stayed black for about 10 seconds or more, then it showed the typical level title thing. Title screen? Weird phrasing. Except the simplistic shapes were different shades of red, and the text only showed only Hill Act 1. The screen faded in, and the level title vanished, revealing Tails in the Green Hill Zone from Sonic 1. The music was different, though. It sounded like a peaceful melody in reverse.
Doot 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 musical doodle.
Doot 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 doot.
So there's not. I mean, actually, there is. There's YouTube videos of people making Sans versus Sonic.exe. And then that guy who does like animation rewind or whatever, who does like, I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's done Air Sans versus Sonic.exe. But but the top results are not. Actually, none of these results are actual fan fiction. It's
just fan videos?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Oh, boy.
Anyway, oh, shit. I started playing and had Tails start running like you would in any of the classic games. There's this annoying thing with all of these like video game and lost episode creepypastas where they both expect you to like have in-depth knowledge of whatever they're talking about, then also hold your hand.
Yeah.
Like, oh god. what was odd was that Tails was running along as Tails was running along the level, there was nothing but flat ground and a few trees for 5 minutes. I got bored, shut the game off, and walked away. That was when the peaceful music started to lower down into slow, deep tones very slowly as I kept going.
And going and going and going and gone.
Tis
Fuck, I
gone
lost
like
my place.
ex-wife who is never coming back.
After
That's
a minute.
baseball.
Oh, there's a baseball.
You start with I suddenly.
I suddenly saw something and I stopped to see what it was. It was one of the small animals lying down on the ground bleeding. That was when the music started to slow down. Tails had a shocked and saddened look on his face that I never saw him have before. So I had to move along, and he kept that worried look on his face as he kept moving. I saw more dead animals as Tails moved past them, looking more and more worried. As the music lowered and he moves past more dead animals, I was shocked to see how they all died. Oof. They looked like somebody killed them in rather gruesome ways. A squirrel was hanging on a tree with what appeared to be its entrails hanging out. A bunny had all 4 of its limbs torn off, and a duck had his eyes gouged out and his throat slit. I felt sick to my stomach when I saw this massacre, and apparently so did Tails. After a few more seconds, there were no more animals, and the music seemed to have stopped. I still kept Tails to continue.
Still kept Tails to continue.
To be continued. Dun, 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 dun.
I'll be the roundabout. After a minute passed after the music stopped, Tails was running up a hill, then he stopped. It wasn't until I saw why. Sonic was there on the other side of the screen with his back against Tails with his eyes closed. Tails looked happy to see Sonic, but then his smile faltered, obviously noticing that Sonic wasn't responding to him, as if not acting as if he was totally oblivious to Tails' presence. Tails walked slowly towards Sonic, and then I noticed that I wasn't even moving my keyboard.
Oh gosh, dude! I think I found the problem. You don't move the keyboard.
You want to know how I get this character to go the fastest? How? Yeet!
Keyboards are motion controlled, right?
This guy apparently plays computer games like I play Smash.
Very aggressively. Very aggressively physically.
Man, if you think that's bad, you should see me do any sort of racing game. So this had to have been a cutscene. In a 2D sprite game.
This had to be a cutscene, but then I realized there aren't really cutscenes in the original Sonic.
Platformers don't really tend to have cutscenes.
Mm-hmm. Anywho, what's my line?
Suddenly,
I began to have a growing feel of dread. As Tails walked closer to Sonic to get his attention, felt that Tails was in danger and something bad was going to happen. I heard a faint static grow louder as Tails was inches away from Sonic and stopped and stuck his hand out to touch him. That foreboding feeling in my gut was growing stronger as I felt the urge to tell Tails to get away from Sonic, but the static grew louder.
you realize it's a computer, right?
I forgot to plug in my microphone.
Suddenly in a split second I saw Sonic's eyes. Whoops. I wonder why I said eye. And they were black with those red glowing dots, just like that title image, though there wasn't a smile. When that happened, the screen turned black and the static sound was off. Man?
I stayed back for about 7 seconds and then the white text appeared forming a message saying, "Hello, do you want to play with me?" No.
The text specifically looked like this was being said through a mouthful of pretzel rolls.
Fuck, I don't want to.
At this point, I was creeped out. I didn't want to continue with the game. My curiosity got the better of me when I was taken to a different level with the title now saying hide and seek. I'd also like to point out, from a horror game standpoint, this is even scary.
Ooh, roasting these buddies, aren't you?
Maybe.
How dare you do that, you bully? How does it feel to be a bully, huh?
Shit, I forgot this is a no bully zone.
Exactly, buddy, so you better pay the toll.
Fuck, say where he's gonna shoot me.
I stayed.
No.
Okay.
This time.
No. This time I was in Angel Island level from Sonic 3, and it looked like everything was on fire. So like Sonic Adventures 3 and Knuckles, everything was on fire in that one. In the second level.
Oh god. Tails looked out as though he was scared out of his wits this time. He actually looked at me and made frantic gestures to me as if he wanted to get out of the area he was in as fast as possible. I was starting to get freaked out by this. I mean, Tails was actually breaking the fourth wall. Honestly, that would kind of take me out of the whole experience. Trying to tell me to get him out of there.
So I didn't move.
Then perish.
So I pressed down on the arrow key as hard as I could and made him run as fast as he could. A pixelated version of that creepy thing when you met Shadow in the Ark as Robotnik from Sonic Adventure 2 was playing as I made Tails trek through the desolate forest trying to help him escape from whatever he was trying to run from. That was a load. Or a mouthful.
It was a load of something, alright.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly I heard that creepy laugh again. That awful Kefka laugh.
God
damn it. Right after 10 seconds have passed as I help Tails run through the forest.
Oh my, right at 10 seconds.
And then started seeing flashes of Sonic popping everywhere on the screen, again with those black and red eyes.
And then he dabbed. I got even scareder.
You did the deep dab.
The dab of the deep ones.
No, I was making a Jax Films reference.
I don't know what a Jax Films is. I apologize.
Okay.
Please don't be disappointed in me, Daddy.
Daddy's very disappointed.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no. Why couldn't that be in this? Just
as Knuckles died, I just heard the sound clip. Oh no. From Sonic Adventures. Anyway. You're that. Holy shit, your line.
Really? My line?
Yes.
My line.
Yes.
As in me.
Yes. Do you want to get through this or not?
I mean, if I throw this and don't say a lot, we only have to do one story.
I'll force you to have to deal with the second one.
How are you going to do that? I can just leave the chat.
Just read your fucking line.
Actually, I lost my line.
The music.
The music changed to that suspenseful, drowning jungle as I see Sonic behind Tails. Jingle. As I see Sonic behind Tails slowly gaining up on him. Flying! Sonic wasn't running, he was actually flying. The flying pose the sprite was making looked very similar to Metal Sonic's flying pose in Sonic CD, except it was just Sonic and he had the black and red eyes again. Only.
This time!
This time!
He had the most enraged looking grin on his face. He looked as though he was enjoying the torment he was giving the poor little fox as he gained up on him. Again, making Sonic fly isn't really that scary.
You could even see his Sonic boner.
Now that's scary.
Damn straight it is.
Suddenly, because that's how you do good writing, by using the word suddenly.
Suddenly, when Tails tripped, another cutscene, the music stopped and Sonic vanished. Tails lay there and started crying for 15 seconds. It seemed very upsetting to watch, and I kind of teared up myself, but then Sonic appeared right in front of Tails, and Tails looked up in horror.
Looked up in horror. What?
Your mother is a...
Congratulations, I don't have a mother. Blood started to come down those blacked eyes of Sonic's as a grin slowly grew from his face as he was looking down at the horrified fox. I could do nothing but watch.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh my. You're in line.
Really?
Yeah.
My line?
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Just in a split second, Sonic lunged at Tails right before the screen went black. There was a loud screeching noise that only lasted 5 seconds. The text returned only this time and said, "You are too slow. Want to try again?" And then the god-awful laugh came with it. At this point, I decided not to.
Oh, God. I was so shocked by what had happened. Did Sonic murder Tails? No, he couldn't have.
But indeed, he has.
Of course.
But of course.
God damn. Again, just from a meta perspective, like, the idea of seeing this shit isn't really scary because my first assumption would be, oh, hey, I got a hacked version of the game. They decided to do some fucked up shit. Okay.
Whoever made this is a fucking edgelord.
Yes. Therefore, I'd be more exhausted, like, okay, what fucking bullshit do we have to deal with next?
Exactly.
No, he couldn't have. He and Tails are supposed to be best friends, right?
Friends.
Why would Sonic do that to him?
Were they not friends anymore? This didn't fit with my fan fictions at all.
Oh, God. In those stories, they were more than friends.
Exactly.
Which is really concerning, considering the fact that Tails is supposed to be, like, what? 8?
Yeah. He's just an 8-year-old brave boy with big brain syndrome.
With the ability to fly a plane.
Of course, he's got big brain syndrome.
Big brain boy.
Yeah. Is it my line?
Yes. I shook.
I was shooketh, the shocketh off, as I was brought back to the character select. The save file that had Tails was different. Tails was no longer in the box itself, but in the TV screen itself, which was flickering with that red static. Tails' expression scared me. His eyes were black and bleeding. His orange fur had gone black, and he had an expression of anguish on his face. Trying to ignore it, I picked Chuckles next.
Oh no.
Oh no. Not Knuckles.
Oh,
Because
fuckles,
unlike
here
Sonic-
comes Knuckles.
And unlike Sonic, he doesn't chuckles.
Oh, God, he's gonna give Sonic a good fisting.
Damn straight.
The laugh came again, and the screen cut to black again. It stayed there for another 10 seconds. This time the level read, "You can't run."
Bitch, watch me.
I was literally about to say that.
What's this I'm doing? I'm fucking running. Look at my feet. I was really freaked out by now. I couldn't really tell if this was a glitch or a hack or some kind of sick twisted joke
Yes,
or anything.
glitches
really.
tend to do this.
But despite my fear of what happened next, I kept playing.
The next level looked much different. It had the ground of the scrap brain zone, but the sky background looked like the main menu. It had that dark, reddish, cloudy sky, but it was the earth. But it was the music that creeped me out the most. It sounded like Gygas's theme right after you beat Pokey in Earthbound. I also noticed that Knuckles looked afraid just like Tails did, though not as much. More like he looked a little unnerved. He broke the fourth wall just like Tails and looked as if he wasn't sure about... You got any weed?
Oh, fuck. Guys, I don't know where I am. Where am I?
I'm gonna make a weed sandwich.
I can't. I can't do. It's. It's.
But I made him move anyway.
No.
Okay.
No. No. I'm not. I'm.
I
I'm
love your
sorry.
one. I love your boobs. They're my favorite polygon.
Stop, please. Anything but this, please stop. Suddenly, as Knuckles ran, Sonic appeared right in front of him with those black and red eyes, and then red static flared again. Then the static vanished, showing nothing but a black screen with text saying "Further." I was scared. I was now scared.
You skipped a lot. He ran
No.
down. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
He ran down. Where does it say that?
But I made him move anyway. He
What
ran
the
down.
fuck?
You skipped so many.
Oh. He ran down the straight pathway in this dark level, and as he did, the screen started to flicker red static a couple times, then the maddening laugh came back.
Then, after a few seconds of running, I noticed several bloodstains on the metallic ground. Think I got some bad weed.
The kush they gave me wasn't very good.
I need to talk to Rouge's dealer. I felt a growing sense of fear again, thinking something horrible was going to happen to Knuckles. He'd sober up.
Oh no, anything but a sober Knuckles.
Oh no.
Ah, indeed.
He looked nauseated walking down this blood-stained road, but I still kept him going.
I shook my computer aggressively.
You
Maybe that'll
shit
wake him
your
up.
computer?
Shook.
How did you... Okay. I was like, how did you get that through? I shit my entire computer out of fear.
Ah! That's the sound of my shit fear.
Terror shits.
Who doesn't love terror ships?
It's your line.
I know.
Suddenly.
I know. Suddenly, as Knuckles ran, Sonic appeared right in front of him with those black red eyes, and then red static appeared again. Then static vanished, showing nothing but black screen with text saying, "Found you." I was now scared. Sonic found Knuckles already? What was going on?
Hey man, you got any weed?
Sonic, you need to give me your weed right now. Please, I need weed. I need weed, Sonic.
Sonic, I've got a question to ask you. What is it? You like getting peed on?
What? No. Knuckles, what the fuck?
No, that was one of the shadow things.
I know, but you said, "Hey, Sonic." All right, yeah, sorry. Fuck.
Shadow asking. How did you know? Sonic said gay rights. Anyway, Red Static came again. God damn it, Red Static.
You always do this, Red Static.
Can you at least wait till you're alone in your own room? And then I was back to the level. Knuckles looked like he was panicking. Oh no. And Sonic was nowhere to be found. This time, that high-pitched squealing from the Silent Hill 1's final boss was playing. Oh no.
Sorry, that scared me. I had to scream. Was this some kind of boss battle with Sonic? I hope to God it wasn't, honestly. I couldn't kill Sonic. He was my favorite cowboy. What?
Don't know why, that line. Suddenly, Sonic appeared right behind Knuckles, oh no, in what appeared to be pixelated black smoke. I made Knuckles turn and then punch Sonic, but Sonic vanished in pixelated black smoke before I could even land a hit. Oh no, and the terrible laugh went off again. Then Sonic appeared behind Knuckles again, oh no. And then I made him punch again, and Sonic vanished again laughing, oh no. Knuckles was panicking even more, oh no. And even I felt like I was going crazy. Sonic?
Sonic.
It wasn't intentional.
We gotta go get that there done Sonic, boys.
Sonic.exe. Or no,
really hope that's a
no, what
thing.
was it? Wasn't it like Sonic.png or something like that? There was a parody one made. Sonic was practically playing with us. He was playing a Swick.
Sonic was practically playing with himself.
He was playing a sick, twisted little mind game with me and Knuckles. Oh no.
Oh no! Oh my god!
Holy shit!
Holy shit!
Son of a bitch!
There, Santa Baby!
That's a baseball!
There, that's a What the fuck are we doing? There, that's a baseball! A freaking baseball! What the fuck are we doing?
Jaggers.
Oh boy.
You okay?
No. But I'll live. Regrettably.
Let's kill the hoe.
Kill that son of a bitch.
You seen that line from the latest season?
What?
Like in English, like one of the stands just goes, "Let's kill the hoe."
That is hilarious, and I have not.
Anyway, your line.
Anyway, my line.
Yep. Another.
My line.
Another one.
Another one. Another cutscene. Played as Nuclid. Another cutscene played as Knuckled.
Oh my god, I didn't even catch that!
Fell to his knees and clutched his head sobbing. I felt his agony. Sonic was actually driving us both crazy.
Oh god, Knuckles been knuckled.
Yeah, they really knuckled the shit out of him.
Congratulations, you played yourself.
Congratulations, you knuckled yourself.
Mostly you're supposed to get to the prostate.
What? Prostate?
What?
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 No.
And then in a split second, Sonic lunged at Knuckles. Oh no. And the screen went black. And another distorted screeching noise that lasted for at least 3 seconds.
3? That's way too many. Another text message appeared. So many souls to play with so little time. Wouldn't you agree?
No, I'm not a heart player.
Yeah. Me neither.
What the hell? Just what was going on? I started to think Sonic was actually trying to talk to me through the game. Well, no, if it was that, he actually would have probably, I don't know, used your name or not.
He would have been like, Chili Dog! What? It's true. He would have said Chili Dog.
I'm just trying to remember some of his lines from the real-time dub.
We're brought back to the main menu. This time the second file box had
Oh wait, I
nucleus.
forgot the last part, but I was too scared to think that.
Well, you should have fucking thought about that before you fucking.
You're the one who responded to the line and cut me off.
Good. You deserve to be cut off. In
But I
traffic.
need my drugs. Oh.
I'm not gonna open that one. You have fun with that.
Alright, let me just get the belt. Needle.
What the fuck? Stop! Stop!
Do me, I love needles.
I was brought back to the main menu. The second file box had Knuckles. I want to say nucleus so bad now.
Knuckled.
It knuckled in the TV screen. His red
Oh,
fur
no.
had darkened to a reddish gray. His dreadlocks were dripping with blood, and his eyes were black and bleeding too. He had the look of sadness on his face. I began to think that those were actual characters driving those TVs on save files, but I couldn't believe it. I didn't want to believe it.
Tom, you are dumber than I thought.
Tom's not dumb. He's just
Dumb.
special.
He's just a fucking idiot.
No, he's not. He's a good boy.
A very good, very stupid boy.
No, just a good boy.
So I shut the game off and took a break. The end. I took a nap. Wish I hadn't. Because then I began to have the most disturbing nightmare. I was in pitch black darkness, though I was under the light given off by a lamp that hung high above my head. And you weren't in pitch black darkness.
Stupid. God
I could
damn
hear
it.
the cries of Sonic. Oh no. And Tails.
I could hear the cries of Sonic. Oh no. No. No.
Did I say Sonic?
I think maybe?
I meant Knuckles. Oh no.
That's fine. I'm not even paying attention to
And
that
Tails
much.
nearby. And they were saying stuff like, help us. And why did you do this to, why did you give us to him? And run away before he gets you too. And you got any weed?
You got it, any weed? And Fortnite Tilted Towers. He's gonna send us to the Tilted Towers. Help!
I see it. See, much like you, I suffer from insomnia, but not from depression, but because I spent all night gaming. Hey, that's actually, I am depressed.
Their Christ at us. I then heard Sonic laugh. His laugh, it sounded a lot like the distorted Kefka laugh. You already fucking said that.
You're a lot of fun to play with, kid. You're a lot of fun to play with, kid. Just like my friend Kyle. Though he didn't last long. He's actually a bit of a premature ejaculator.
Gross. I was scared and looking around for the source of the voice.
Please stay away from my penis.
Please stay away from my penis.
Won't be long now until you join him and all my other friends.
In my base. I saw him walking toward me, flickering in and out in several directions.
You can't run, kid. You're in my world now, just like the other chili dogs.
This
I'm
is
gonna
my
eat your
world.
chili dog.
Zawardo!
You okay?
No. I don't like the spooky. It's very bad spook.
You're lying.
Really?
Yes.
When he grabbed me and I saw his bleeding black and red eyes giving his face, I woke up with a fright.
After a couple hours, I decided to continue playing the game. I don't know why, but I had to know. I had to figure out why this was happening. So I turned on the computer, turned on the game, and selected Robotnik next.
Doo-doo-doo. I still thought that this was wacky playing as Robotnik, but anyway, the level title appeared again, and this time it said ... which I found really freaky.
This time it said, I'm making a call-out post on my Twitter.com. Shadow the Hedgehog's a little bitch.
No,
He's a fucking
Sonic.exe is a little bitch.
He pissed on my wife. That's right, he took out his hedgehog dick and he pissed on my wife.
And he said it was this big.
Big. But you know what? This is his dick. It's the size of this walnut.
Except a lot smaller.
Smaller. You want to see my dick? There it is. No quills, no pillows. It looks like two balls in a bog. And he pissed on my wife, so you know what? I'm gonna do better. I'm gonna piss on the earth. But I'm not gonna just piss on the earth. No, I'm aiming higher. I'm pissing on the moon.
Moon! Take this, my giant laser piss!
Taste my giant laser piss. Okay. This
Good
time,
show.
I was in some kind of hallway. I've been down here for 5 years. Or no, it was 3 months. They've started to learn my name. Ivo. How? Didn't really look like it was from any of the classic Sonic games, though it has the pixelated style. This floor was shiny and checkered. The walls were a dark grayish purple with animated candle lights and a few bloodstains here and there. Then there was a dark red curtain hanging above the top part of the screen. Every 12 seconds or so, the curtain sways very slowly. But whenever you're playing the game, you can barely see it. The music was oddly pleasant, a piano playing a rather sad yet peaceful song. But I knew better. This was the song that played in Hill Act 1, only it wasn't in reverse.
Oh god, I'm afraid of reverse.
Reverse.
Did you just... No.
One hop this time.
Stop. Robotnik
Everybody clap your hands.
like Tails and Nucleus did, but he did have a suspicious look on his face as he was just a bit paranoid. He did a little animation when I just left him standing. He turns his head to the left and right, and then at least twice, and then shrugs at me, as if he has no idea where he was or what was going on.
In the background, you can just hear, "I fucked your wife."
Even though I was scared out of my mind about what was going to happen, I had Robotnik continue onward. He did his usual running animation. You know, when you've beaten him at the end of classic Sonic game and you chase him, so we continue going through the hallway.
That's right. I would like to point out that in this scary section, Robotnik is Naruto running.
That's the best thing I've heard all day.
Then I stopped at a long flight of stairs leading downwards. Now I was nervous. Even Robotnik seemed unsure of himself, though I pressed onward. I just remembered like the stupidest thing from the actual game version of this, and this is the fact that during this part, there's apparently like a slight glitch to where instead of running, you could just have it to where Robotnik sliding backwards.
I think you do the actual speed. Sonic glitch, yeah.
Because I remember like watching Markiplier play it, and that happens, and he just can't stop laughing as he's flying down the stairs backwards at high speeds. Just standing like in a skiing position, looking at the screen. Whee!
Gotta go fast, but I can't go too fast.
Well, I think he was moving faster than if he was running.
Yeah.
At least it looked that way.
If you did that during the part where Sonic's like chasing Tails or Knuckles or whatever with like the water drum music, if there's a way to do it like that and you just, can't catch up.
I don't think it happens with them. I think it just happens with Eggman.
That's big dumb.
But it was big funny.
Yeah. Just like your face. I got it.
Yes.
Hey.
Ha ha
ha. Ha.
Waiting for your line.
Which one is it?
Or did you say your line? Yes, you said your line. No, wait. Then I stopped at a long flight of stairs leading downwards. Now I was nervous. Even Robotnik seemed unsure of himself.
Oh no.
He's more just angry that everyone keeps fucking his wife. Though I pressed onward.
I touched his butt.
That's right, Robotnik. I also fucked your wife. She had a diamond in her vagina? Going up? Okay.
No.
I swear this is like the Elmo thing Thursday. I just broke Kyle.
Yeah. As I led the Robotnik down the stairs, I noticed that the walls have gotten darker and more reddish. The red torches are now an eerie blue.
Ah, yes. Blue fire, the scariest.
Then we landed onto another highway. This was longer than the last one, or at least it felt like it. Then we headed down another flight of stairs. This one was much longer. It took at least 1 full minute.
Chad, that sounds boring.
Mm-hmm.
And then I heard that Korid Kefka Did I say Korid?
Monado.
Then I heard that horrid Kefka laugh again. And then the music slowly faded until it was quiet. As it did, the walls turned more dark red, and the torches were now a black flame. We're a black flame now.
Black flame.
The scariest of fire.
When Robotnik landed on the third wall of the way, I noticed how he looked really creeped out, though he tried to hide it. I couldn't blame him. I was scared too.
Suddenly, Sonic popped right in front of Robotnik the same way he did Knuckles, and then red static. The red static lasted for about 15 seconds, and then it showed me a most unpleasant image. Zane?
The image showed a hyper-realistic of Sonic standing in the darkness where you can only see his face while his head and torso faded into black. And when I say hyper-realistic, I mean like it looked so real you could actually see the lines of the blue fur as if you could actually feel the fur if you touched the screen. So the new Sonic movie?
Meow.
Yes.
His face, oh god, he had the most horrifying smile I had ever seen.
Sorry, I'm watching the section of Markiplier when he does the moonwalk with Eggman.
Old Markiplier.
Okay, and that's saying something considering I saw that image at the start of the game.
His eyes were wide and black, and once again crying blood, which also looked hyper-realistic. And there were 2 small glowing red dots in those black eyes staring right at me, as if staring into my mind. His grin was wide and demonic. It literally stretched to the sides of his face like a Cheshire cat, except Sonic had fangs, like a Cheshire cat. Very sharp fangs, much like the werehog's teeth, except more vicious-looking, somewhat yellowish, and from the look of it, he had stains of blood and small bits of flesh on his lips and fangs as if he ate some animal. Oh no!
Stared at that gruesome image for a good 30 seconds, never taking my eyes off of it. I felt as if he was actually looking at me, smelling me. That face, it just took 10 seconds for it to etch itself into my brain for good.
The screen flickered with red static again 3 times, and on the 3rd time I heard the Kefka laugh, except it sounded more distorted. Demonic, even. You okay?
It went back to the image again, except this time there was text again, though it was messed up, but it was pretty much one of the most horrifying things I looked at since I had this game.
I am God.
I am Groot.
I am Groot.
It was when I read that message while looking at Sonic when it hit me. I realized right there and then.
This Sonic was a monster. Pure evil, sadistic, all-powerful, demented.
You fucking killed 2 people already. The fuck you mean you only now noticed, you fucking fanboy?
And all of his victims, including Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik, and possibly Kyle. God damn it, now who are we going to have to play an idiotic not demon and a Viking?
Who knows?
Oh no! where all his little toys, and the game is the very gateway into his chaotic, nightmarish world, and the very hell his victims are trapped in.
Suddenly, in an actual split second, I screamed as Sonic lunged at the screen, screeching loudly with his mouth wide open at an unnatural length, revealing nothing but a literally spiraling abyss of pure darkness before the red stack came again, this time much louder and distorted so loud that hurt my eyes. I yelled and grabbed my ears, and red stack screeched for a good 7 seconds.
Then it stopped and showed nothing but black screen.
Stop! Stop! As I sat there, staring at the black screen, one last text came up.
Ready for round 2, Tom?
The Kefka laugh now sounded more clear, as if Sonic was right behind me. It played it again 3 times as I looked at the text in shock and confusion.
Because you know what's scary? Looping laugh. When I, accidentally scrolled up.
When you try so hard,
you don't succeed. You get what you want, but not what you need. I wake up in the morning, I go outside, and I take a deep breath, and I get real high, and then I got booted back to the main menu, and this time the third save file had a TV image of Robotnik in the same tormented state as Tails and Knuckles. Robotnik's skin turned to dull gray, his mustache drooped and had blackened, his glasses broke, and blood is coming from them, and he had a mere dead-like expression on his face.
F. I looked at Tails, Knuckles, and Robotnik and cried a bit. I pitied them for the agony they were going through. They were forever trapped in the game, forever tormented by that horrid hedgehog, and always will be.
You know, at least DDLC actually did make an effort of making the characters feel kind of like people. Through dialogue.
But this is a platformer.
Yes. It's a lot easier to care about something that feels like it's actually talking to you than this.
Yeah.
Then the computer shut itself off, and I couldn't turn it back on no matter what I did.
I sat there for maybe 25 seconds. Oh, so long. Horrified by what just happened.
Don't you love it whenever people just apparently do nothing? Sonic is the very embodiment of evil. He tortures people who play this game in more ways than one, and then he gets bored. When he gets bored, he drags you into the game. Literally drags you to hell where he can play with you, always as his toy.
Can't get the game out of my computer. I think it's stuck in there, but at least I managed to turn it back on now.
Dude, I sat there for 25 seconds. After I sat there for 25 seconds, I heard a voice right behind me, like a whisper.
Try to keep this interesting for me, Tom.
I turned to see where the voice came from, and what I saw made me scream.
Sitting on my bed, staring right at me.
Was a Sonic plushie. That is terrifying.
Oh my god.
Smiling with bloodstains under his eyes. What time did we start
4:37.
This? How did you... okay, never mind. I guess we don't have to do this. We could just subject Tom to that one.
My plan worked.
Oh, God. No, I have to bookmark both of these anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, God, that was very dumb.
That was really bad.
Granted, there are some things, like some people out there that are pretty sure this is a troll pasta, which that wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah.
But even if it's a troll, that might have just been a typo. S and D keys are right next to each other.
But he didn't even fix it.
Yeah. Knuckled still counts as a word, so...
Yeah.
But yeah, so whether it is or not, it's still not good, is the thing.
Yeah.
Like, an intentionally bad thing is still a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's the whole thing. Basically, what it goes from is someone tripping and falling down the stairs to someone looking at you, very intentionally dropping a banana peel on the floor, looking at you, making intense eye contact, winking, and then dramatically tripping. Simply put, when the person the joke is made on is in on the joke, it stops being funny.
Yeah.
Which is why intentionally bad troll things tend to be legitimately bad.
Ah.
And why unintentionally bad things are hilarious.